What up, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. I'm your host, Patrick Terrence. If you're new to this channel and this is your first video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me down there. It really helps out. I appreciate it. Now, it is December 31st, 2024, and as we bring in this new year, it is important that we reflect and we remember our last year's past mistakes and the lessons we learned from those mistakes so we don't repeat them again. And trust me, the more money you lose on those mistakes, the more valuable that lesson will be. So remember that there's always a lesson to be learned from a mistake, but that is not the only thing that is important to reflect on. Now, it is important to reflect and remember all the loved ones that we have lost, our family members, our neighbors, our friends, our coworkers. Now, last night I was scrolling down through some news articles and I came across something really tragic and heartbreaking. And it really broke my heart. And it got me thinking, what could I do to bring light to the situation on this? What could I do to help this family out and maybe help other people out? So I got to thinking, what if I make a video series of past construction workers that maybe have lost their life on the job? You know, because if you're watching this channel, there's a good chance that either you or you know somebody that are in the construction trades. And if you think about it, if one of those, either a mother or a father, and they have a family and kids and they lose their life on the job, what happens to that family? You know? And that brings me to the video today. So, 41-year-old Herb Henry Alonza of Masbeth, Queens, was fatally struck on August 2nd by an SUV driver who swerved into the closed lane that Herb was working in on the George Washington Bridge, leaving a wife and a 1-year-old daughter behind. And he was the sole breadwinner for the family. And that is absolutely sad. A 1-year-old little girl now gets to grow up without a father because someone was driving reckless on the George Washington Bridge. So please, the next time you're in a car and there is a construction work zone, please slow down. There is no rush. This little girl gets to grow up without a father because someone was driving reckless on the George Washington Bridge. So I'm gonna bring up the news clip, the news clip, and then show you the article from the New York Post. You get to see some pictures of 41-year-old Herb Henry.
Between the Bronx and Manhattan. It happened around 10:30 last night on the westbound side. We're told a Dodge collided with a Toyota Highlander, which then struck the worker who was standing outside his car. Both drivers remained on the scene. The victim's ID has not been released.
Also last night in near
Right there. Now there is a GoFundMe set up. I will put the link in the description. And if you find that you have the means and you're able to donate, please go ahead and leave a donation for this little girl to grow up and have some type of future. There was a goal set for $100,000. When this article was posted, they were at 30,000. I just looked at it before. I believe it was at 46,000. So if you're able to help this family out, please do so, and thank you. Let's see. Hold up.